Is this real love or is it pretend? I can't pretend.
Stoner Smoking Chronicles!
Anyway, welcome everybody to the Stoner Smoking Chronicles. I am Vincent James.
I'm Enrique.
We have a guest today, Brian. And we are just here. We are about to smoke. We're going to do a dab first, so we're going to start a little different today.
And even the last time we said we weren't going to smoke until we got on air, we did because Brian came over.
Yeah, Brian came over and brought 3 already rolled joints. So
yeah, we had
already pre-gamed us.
Yeah, okay.
So we're good. Sorry. Don't be.
Not sorry.
Exactly. So we're just going to smoke a little concoction today that we got some Swell Pharmacy, some Mojave Gold, and of course our favorite brand of flour is Find, and it is, what was it? Oh, Mutant Cookies. So, and that is right here. I rolled a nice little fat joint with the tip on it already, and we got, I would say, what, 1, 2, 3. We got a sugar base here too. I can't remember what it's called or where we got it, but it's good. That's why. So we're just gonna mix these up.
You ain't mixing everything up.
Alright, so exactly. Alright, so are you gonna go first?
Yeah, he's going first.
Okay.
I guess go first.
Alright, there you go. Oh my god, who else said that? Mario. Our friend Mario. He said the same thing.
Is this plastic or black?
It's glass.
This is a card.
But pods don't have
They don't have holes.
Yeah, our dogs, if you can probably hear our dogs, they're not very happy because they don't know how to shut up.
Yeah. They don't know how to act when guests are
And
here.
one of them wants all the damn attention.
All the time.
It should be hot enough.
You think so?
What do you think?
I think maybe more. I don't know.
I don't see any color.
Oh my god, are you looking for red?
I didn't, but
Because that's
My
making
nephew.
the last
color
one.
indicates that it is actually getting hot.
Yeah. And then you let it cool from there.
Yeah, you do let it cool.
Alright, well I'm gonna go how you guys think.
There is an app that you can download.
I'm already
There's
gonna
an
get
app for
my
dabbing.
I need to get my thermal thermometer.
A heating timer and a cooling down timer.
What?
Yeah. So you heat it for a specified amount of
More
time.
on the bottom, that's what that's for.
And then you let it cool down for a little bit, and then you do that. Depending on how cool you want it, you let it cool down a little bit more, or how hot you want
And
it.
you don't remember what it's called?
I'm sure you can just
Google it.
down timer in your Play Store.
True.
So it looks really hot.
We'll see.
I can feel it. I feel it's like the surface of the sun.
Okay. You should have tested a little.
It's hot, right?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna go touch it and find out.
Is it ready? Or is it?
Oh, it's ready. But
Oh, it's ready? Huh? Oh, come on. Okay, you ready?
That was a little one. Try it again.
It will.
That
That whole thing is gone.
was good. It's the coffee.
Not complete without the coffee.
You got that? Easy pretend. Alright. And we've been hitting on this mutant cookies, which is delicious. Mo, please hold for coffee. I'm gonna try to warm it up. Yeah.
It's 1 hour later.
Oh my god. No, we could be like, what's her
What?
name? There we go.
Now we see some vapor.
Ooh.
That was a good cloud.
Still trying to breathe without coughing.
Damn, that was a really good dance.
Push this so that way nobody touches it.
I'm feeling better about this thing. Get it out of my way. That was really good. So, what's in the news of weed?
Lately?
Yeah, we're not getting
Well-
any closer to it being lowered from a Schedule 1.
On Thursday, the U.S. Congress had, one of the congresspersons had initiated a bill that, wait, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh my god. Wow, babe.
I
That
know.
was evil.
Joking,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
joking.
The editing team's gonna be busy enough.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Damn.
Don't be big.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, Brian, when did you first start smoking weed, marijuana, cannabis?
It was at the Nugs and Nightmare thing that they had last year in, was it October, babe, or November?
November. No, October, I think. Yeah.
Nugs and Nightmare. It was before Halloween.
And this, you could take out the lighter, but he doesn't remember.
No,
how to-
yeah, you can
I
because
did-
I can loosen
Remember
it now,
now?
but you
Okay.
need something to fucking push it out. But I'd sit on the couch and do this forever.
That is why I initially bought a 3D printer.
To make
A
fidgets?
long time to make that exactly.
Really?
I've made a couple of prototypes. I never did anything with it, but I have my own.
Yeah.
But it uses bigger bearings and it's different. But it's the same thing.
Oh shit.
That tastes really good.
That's true.
I wish I could smell it.
But that's where you can still taste it though.
I can. It tastes kind of muted. So like I have to concentrate on what I'm tasting. But like,
You said it's muted?
yeah.
Even like if it's sweet or spicy, can you distinguish between?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can still taste.
Okay. It's just not as it used to be, or
It's not as it's like taste isn't as potent to me as it is to you. Like probably why I put so much sugar in my coffee because it's not as potent.
And real sugar, babe. You put real sugar.
real is better than
As it is to You can put like 1 teaspoon where I'll put like 3.
Yeah. Alright. That's interesting.
And to answer your question, 14.
Oh wow, 14 years. 14 years or at 14 years
I
old?
started smoking at
14 years old. Oh wow. 14 years old. I first smoked weed when I was freshman in high school.
Oh my God, you did that.
I did, Mom. Sorry. And the first time I ever did smoke weed was
Yeah, it was a freshman.
yeah, I was a freshman too. And was with one of my friends who was 2 years older than me.
Who
in
shall
high
not be
school.
named.
Who shall not be named because it's a small town that I came from. And he was 2 years older than me and 2 years, oh, well, 1 grade above me. And I smoked weed with him. We did class one day, went to my house. My mom was at work, my sister was at school. And we were just smoking weed. And then after we were done,
But
we chilled.
did you get high? Do you
Yeah, I
remember?
did. I got high. I did get high. Because it was the first time. And then he ended up going back to school. And I was high and I just ended up staying home for the rest of the day. So,
The first time I smoked, I was working at a restaurant, and one of the cooks offered to give me a ride home. And I'm like, yeah. So we get in the car, and he starts it up, and he pulls out a bag, and pulls out a piece of rolling paper, and he's like, "Ever smoke weed, Brian?" I was like, "No, never." So here's what you do, and he starts breaking up some weed. He's like, "You gotta break it up, and you gotta take out the seeds and the stems." And back then,
Oh,
and
no.
the stems and the seeds.
Still
Could
did
have
the
built a
job. though.
house with the fucking lumber. Damn. But he rolled up a joint, and we're driving, and I'm smoking, and this is the first time, and I'm like, "You gotta let me out way before I get to my house." Because I gotta air out.
yeah. That's what I had to do to the whole house. After my friend, I was almost going to name the person. Because, not by his real name, but by his name that we call him on the street.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely good.
Yeah, I know, right? Come on, I was part of the streets back then.
Yeah, the
But
streets to
I
church.
wasn't out, and I had a whole identity crisis during that time. But
So you said you successfully got stoned. That's crazy. Yeah, you.
oh yeah, I did.
Because the first
Yeah,
time
well, I didn't roll it, and I didn't do anything like that. The other person, my friend at the
Already
time,
had
had already had it, and then I just provided the place to smoke it at. So, and then I ended up saying, "Oh,
You guys ever do shotties? Blunts?
Say it again.
Shotties?
I have." You know how
Oh,
they
the-
have
and you
come
have
in
to put it
the 5 or
backwards?
6 jar?
The first time I had a
Hey,
shotty,
sit up.
I'm sitting at a friend's house, and this was the first time I bought a large amount of weed. I bought an ounce, and this was that Mexican brick weed from back then.
That was so good.
It got us stoned. It got me really stoned. But we're smoking a blunt, and he goes, "This dude, I can't even think of his name. I was so stoned. I don't even know who it was. Probably just somebody that was just there randomly." And he goes, "You want a shotty?" I was like, "Sure. What is it?" And he's like, "Yeah, let me show you." And he puts the blunt in his mouth, and he's like, "Here, you take it." And I was like, "Okay." And he fucking blows me a shotty, and I was like, "That's cool." And then it comes back around, and then he's like, "You want a genie?" I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And he goes, "You cup your hands and inhale it through your nose." And I was like, that sounds awesome. So I did that. And that's how I take shotties. I don't take it through the mouth anymore. I just take it through the nose like that.
Oh my god, remember that thing that I shared yesterday about this fucking neighbor doing nose dabs? I was like, oh my god. Yes, they had it straight there and they were just lighting it up. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Wow.
My friend said she's down, so we gotta find one that we can put on our nose and somehow so we can all do it.
Or each have our own extension.
Yes.
Nose extension.
What have we come to?
Our friend Angel has a mask.
Yeah, she has a mask with the bolt in it. Get out of there!
Connected to it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I don't, let me see. I was. Are you 13 when you're a freshman?
Or if you got help back for him.
I was probably, I think I was like 12 or 13 when I first smoked weed.
So 13, about freshman, yeah. If you didn't get help back then. Damn public schools.
I think the first time I ever had an edible was the best because that was just like a totally different level.
Yeah, not for me.
Get him!
I had to learn how to control it. I ate too much, and then I ate just enough, but then I ended up still smoking like 3 more joints and drinking, and I can't swallow it tonight.
And greened out.
I seen this dude that ate so much. We told him, me and another guy about my size, we had one brownie and we split it. And the brownie was like, it was pretty big. And I split it. And we were great. We felt great. And this other dude that was twice our size, he ate the whole thing, and then he was like, I'm gonna eat the other one.
Oh,
Because, we got 3 of them, and we split we split one, so there was still one extra one. And he took it upon himself to eat that whole fucking thing. No. We were like, dude, no, man, we're already feeling good, you don't want it.
Yeah. Did he end up doing it still?
He ate it and he regretted it. He's like, on the ground, throwing up.
That is the worst.
We were pointing and laughing at him.
Yeah, I would have done that.
What else can we do?
Yeah. I greened out and ate, and I ended up throwing up too. One time.
Yeah. I mean, he did that when he really started, building up his tolerance and he was smoking more.
Because I was
He would
a low
forget.
tolerance, like one power hit, I should say.
One power hit
would knock me out. When I first started up again, like, because after high school, I stopped. I only did it for a couple years the first time, and then after that I stopped. And then I thought I was getting my life together and going to college. And then I ended up moving to San Jose, California. And fuck, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? What were we talking about though?
Power rips. Your first
Yeah. Power hit.
Your first
So yeah.
It was
Okay,
me.
so yeah, it was
one power hit me
like
on
from
the-
the first time I tried it till I started smoking again with him was a long time. Let's see,
Very long time.
6.
So I'm
About-
assuming you've
about
never
10
done
years. A rip, no.
Or a Tay rip. specifically.
Let's hear it. No, what's that?
Tobacco and weed. In a
Oh,
bong, yeah.
oh, not in a bong. I've had it smoked it before, but yeah, but not in a bong.
When I got introduced to that by this couple and their roommate, I got a story about their roommate after this. You chop up the tobacco and the weed really fine together, and then you just they do make a specific bong for it, and it's really nice. The high off of it. You light it up all at once, and you take all of it at once, and then you let it out immediately because of the tobacco. You don't hold
yeah.
the tobacco.
Yeah.
Then,
Hey, stop.
you get
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
which is why they call it a taper. But me and my girlfriend at the time, we went camping with them, and their roommate had passed out. So before he woke up, I told them that when he wakes up, just go with what I said. Okay. I didn't let them know what I was gonna do. But when he woke up, we were like, Uncle Billy. And he's like, what the fuck? like he had that look like something rang a bell, but like he didn't know why we were talking about it. So he's like, what do you mean Uncle Billy? You were talking about Uncle Billy. Uncle Billy, don't touch me, man.
Oh, God.
Uncle Billy, why? Stop! You yelled. You're almost gonna cry. Who's Uncle Billy? And he's like, I have no Uncle Billy. But nothing ever happened. I was like, are you sure? And we let him stew over there for like a while.
So
Alright.
And then like
What did I say in my sleep?
yeah, I would be like, who the fuck is Billy?
I took a shot to talk about. Like I really did. I don't know this guy. Like, he was this guy. I didn't really know these people when we were just hanging out with him. Billy. When he said, I really said that. I knew I could write it.
It's memories from your youth.
Like I was thinking like his body language for this guy. Like I was waiting for it. And like I ran with it like fucking crazy. But we eventually told him that I just made it up. And everybody else was in on it, but not in on it. They were just like ready for what I was going to do. It was great. And these were people who knew him. Like I didn't really know these people. They let me play a joke on them.
Without this.
Wow, poor guy.
Yeah. All this weed's good. Like
I'm like super fucking stoned right
I
now.
know.
I wonder if that edible is cooled down yet.
I'm really just at the start of my journey.
I seen somebody else create it, so I wanted to try it. It's cornflakes,
That's it.
pretzels.
Stoner moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just Just cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
With sugar.
No sugar. Pretzels and potato chips with infused marshmallow that I made.
I was gonna say, aren't you making that right now? But yeah, he's telling you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what we're gonna try. And
It looks very stoner snackish. Yeah.
and it was made with
Love.
and with some really good hybrid. It was a really good. It was a
Yeah,
28%. So I mean, both of those two butters probably equal maybe about like 300 to 500 milligrams of THC. Yeah. It's gonna be a good batch. I had to switch it up from cereal. I was getting done with cereal. I needed something different. And usually I like to do banana muffins. Or a banana bread loaf. Like that, and you can do slices. Ooh, that would be good. Gosh, yeah. I need a pumpkin what?
Loaf or
That would be good. Ooh, a pumpkin loaf.
You can do anything with the butter.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a meal with it.
You can make a steak and then just put butter on it. With
mean,
mashed
it's
potatoes.
like on
With mashed
bread.
potatoes.
On mashed potatoes.
Homemade mashed potatoes? Ooh, that would be good.
Mac and cheese.
No.
Homemade mac and cheese.
Anything you just put butter in.
Yeah. Anything that has fat, sugar, and what?
Well, I really want to do it with coconut oil. Because I want to infuse some coconut oil to make
Because
some
you can put
infused honey.
coconut oil on anything too.
Yeah. And I want to make it, I want to infuse it with honey. So we can have
Do some
some
popcorn with
infused
that.
honey.
Coconut oil.
Yeah, we just regular butter. Or not the regular, like after you make your can of butter, you can use that. That's good. I mean, if you don't, that's if you don't like.
I don't make popcorn. I just like in a bag, you guys, or at a movie theater. I don't know how to make homemade popcorn.
Well, yeah, you do.
Like, well, I know how to make it, but I'm not gonna do it though.
If you're gonna make it, like do it like you have the pot right there. Make a big batch.
Oh,
Boom.
well, that's for tamales.
But it's only me who usually eats popcorn. He doesn't really like
Yeah, I'm
popcorn.
not.
You have gas or electric?
Electric.
You have induction.
Yeah. So that's why I'm okay with the bags that you can put in the microwave. Yeah. Or the theater bags.
Well, the only
Popcorn.
theater one I like to eat when I'm stoned is the kettle one. The kettle corn one.
Oh, the kettle corn.
That one's so good. The regular, I mean, it smells really good, but it doesn't taste exactly what it's supposed to. Just like bacon. Bacon smells so good, but it doesn't taste that good. I like the bacon fat better.
I just have a jar of bacon
This ain't a song, it's a eulogy that is treating me like I used to be, like I was true to be. Yeah, I'm getting tired and real fast. This is true shit, like your attitude too match. The last
Big,
2 months that
he
we
did
had.
too.
Well, when we come back, I'm not quitting yet because there's certain things that'll take a little. I just won't eat like a lot of it. But no, but yeah, pork and red meat.
I do have a cheat day,
Yeah.
but like I've pretty much don't do it anymore.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but you always,
They say it's a lot of health benefits for not eating pork because pork.
they said pork is very bad for us because it doesn't cook all the way it's supposed to. Which is sad.
And I can feel it being as old as I am now. from eating so much bacon and pork chops and ham. And, oh, I still remember the day I made this big roast pork butt. I had the neighborhood, like people who don't get out of their houses, walking by because I opened my door.
Oh wow.
People who were like, "Where's that coming from?" And people were like, "It's coming from this guy." People were like, "What are you making? What are you making?" You can see people walking by with their noses up.
Right.
And it was really good. And I got it from Food Bank. It was like the best thing I ever cooked. It came from a food bank.
I just really hope y'all
Good.
understand.
I love pork. It's so delicious.
I can't
I mean, I need to come back on all of that stuff too. Just
steak. Oh no, I have to have steak.
Steak. One of the good places that we've had steak at, not in the area, it's actually in New Mexico, in Albuquerque.
Cows.
And,
Cows.
I know, I was like, cows, is that a restaurant? I was thinking,
Love cows.
gosh, we haven't been to that one.
I'm not a vegetarian, but my food.
I am a foodie.
My food.
that's gonna be his lunch truck's name, Cows.
Oh, right. Cows. It's
At that
cows.
barbecue place we went to for lunch,
Eric's
that
barbecue.
was delicious.
I know.
Like
What
I've
is that?
never tasted and
I
seen.
he said
I
pictures.
wish I got that corned beef. Like what I got, the brisket was great, but that corned beef looks so good.
He sent me pictures,
it
and I was like,
pastrami.
oh.
Oh yeah,
We got
I
pastrami. I got pastrami. You got corned beef?
don't remember what I got.
But it
Like
was good.
everything was looked and was great, dude.
Even their fries and their onion rings were really good.
I want it.
And where's it at?
It's off of 99th Avenue and Geisart or something. It's way up there. It's in Goodyear.
It's out of the way.
It's hey Siri,
Way out of the way.
Eric's barbecue?
Like my phone, it's
I,
way over there.
Oh
Way
my
over
gosh, you
there.
guys. That's why I bring it with me. Let's try.
Hey Siri, where's Eric's barbecue?
And is it open right now?
I really didn't
No,
think
It says open.
No, just
And it's a 4-5.
really wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
There, man.
It's open until they run out.
It's
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they run out every day.
I bet
Because
I
they
went
close
Don't they
at
live
5,
near
I
a
think.
military base?
Yeah, there's a military base.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
way out there by Lynchville Park.
Oh, wow.
They're open.
It's a long drive, so don't go if you are starving and you live far away. Go.
It's 31 miles from
Anticipating
where
that
we
you're
are
gonna
right now.
want to-
He lives way closer than me. Though.
Yeah.
If you're starving and you go there, you're not even hungry.
Yeah. But yeah, that is true.
Very large.
They give you portions. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
It's like a fucking slab of meat. Boom! On your plate.
And it's like they unwrap it right there, babe, and then just clean it fresh with this big old beautiful piece of meat that I just been smoking.
It's like these super sharp knives.
And they give you this little boat of pickle chips. And all the condiments and sauces.
Everybody else got the slab of meat. I got a sandwich and I was like, boom, sandwich, fucking slab of sandwich. No, my sandwich wasn't small. I was like, boom.
Yeah, it was a big.
I took some meat off so I could eat the fucking
Yeah,
I was like, I ate
really
the whole
good. It was
thing.
really good.
But like, dude, it was awesome.
Like you were gonna love this place.
Yeah, I've only seen pictures of this. So.
You
Minimal
did
I've
not.
only seen pictures. Well, I wasn't there to see the whole how they do everything.
I
You
know,
sent me
but
pictures and I was like, oh, thanks
I
for
sent some
teasing me.
pictures and I
I was
shared
like, thanks
with
for
him.
teasing me.
I shared with
It
him.
was my
Yeah,
first
I
time
texted
going
him,
there.
yeah.
And he's like,
Some of it.
do you know what you're doing here? He's like, if this is your first time, this is what you get. And I'm like,
Yeah. I
think
almost got a pound
I
of
wanted
butter.
everybody else to get theirs first.
So I had to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, God, I want to get a pound of brisket and a pound of pastrami. I mean, but it was like $25, $22 to $25 a pound. So I was like, I'll get a half a pound and I want a half a pound. And it was still, I brought you home some and I got full.
Very little, yes.
Whatever.
I'm
Whatever.
just joking. No. That was a good amount.
It was a good amount, and it was great food. God, it tastes great, even hot.
Yeah. I think it was high when I ate it.
What do you got in there? The vanilla again? Always, I swear.
It's always the same. It's like when you smoke a cigarette, do you don't really change brands?
Smoke a cigarette? No,
When
that's true.
you smoke cigarettes?
When I used to, no, I used to use Marlboro mediums
Did you buy the same thing ritually?
all the time. Yep.
I smoked Camel Whites.
What the fuck?
Okay, so when I
Yeah.
first started smoking, I smoked Marlboros, like everybody did. And then I started rolling my own cigarettes. But I was using the tobacco and the shells, those ones.
And the
they were-
filter?
With the filter, so they're a wider gauge. So when I started smoking regular cigarettes again, I
Not
didn't
enough
like
nicotine.
I didn't like the Marlboros because they're different sizes. And then somebody pointed out the Camel Whites are the same size as the gauge, and I was like, well, fuck, I was smoking Camel Whites.
Our friend and our old mechanic, he used to smoke Camel White. Those were his cigarettes. I couldn't do it. I tried when I used to smoke and I couldn't get through a whole pack at all. Like, that was just insane. Because I remember when I was smoking cigarettes that you can see the rings that used to be on them that used to make the cigarette burn all the way, even if you didn't weren't inhaling, it was still wasting. The whole thing is still burning by itself. And then they take those gunpowder. So they took the gunpowder out and left, the other 6,000 chemicals in there. So that
When I started smoking, there was a store that sold cigarettes called Gunsmoke, and they tasted like shit. They burn really chunky. Like when you smoke it, like if you hotbox a cigarette, you know how it gets that long cherry like that, but like you light it and take a drag, and it just like starts chunking like a hot cherry like that. It doesn't ash. So they rebranded them G-Smoke.
yeah, I couldn't smoke all brand
And they
cigarettes.
smoked a little bit better. But I would buy myself a pack of Marlboro, and I would buy a pack of G-Smoke menthol. So anybody who would ask me for a cigarette, I'd
menthol?
give them the fucking G-Smoke. They would be like, but you're smoking a Marlboro. Yes,
I know.
They're
mine.
I had this one kid who was like, I gave him a Marlboro. I was stupid. He's like, you need to pack these better. I was like, okay, let me see. I took it back and I put it back in the pack. I was like, perfectly packed. Now you don't have a cigarette. You should have shut your mouth.
I had to be fucking desperate to smoke a menthol cigarette. Ugh.
I occasionally like a menthol cigarette, even still.
Just to
that I
think
don't
about
smoke
it.
cigarettes.
Just to think about it, it fucking hurts my head. head. Like, oh God, I tried smoking menthols and I tried it for a month and that shit was just headache city. Ooh, good.
I grew up stealing Marlboros and Cools.
My grandma used to smoke true menthol. And my grandpa used to smoke the Marlboro Reds, so I used to get those. And my grandma Josie, she used to smoke more cigarettes, those long, thin, brown ones. Wow, I see her, she'd be smoking those, holding a Budweiser. That was the craziest thing, man.
What were the really long ones that were like this thick?
Virginia Slim. My Aunt Viola still smokes those.
I had a friend whose mothers smoked those. And
They
him,
are.
him and I would get one from his mom, and we would smoke it, and it would take us till we got to school to smoke it, and we would smoke it between us, and it would they burn forever too, but they tasted terrible.
No, I couldn't.
Well, time for another dab, you guys. Oh,
We're doing
it's
a
true.
edible reveal.
Yeah, it's edible reveal.
And the
We'll show them
recipe is
You gotta go up there and then do this. I don't know if you can
So,
see it.
yeah, I can see. So it is potato chips, pretzels, and corn flakes with infused marshmallow.
So basically, heart attack and artery clogging treat. That will get you high.
Yes. Ooh,
so you're cutting through the
right through it.
small pieces of the tripod.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I'll give you the biggest one.
Eat at your discretion.
We're gonna need like knife and
That's a lot of marshmallow.
Well, that's how the recipe that I saw.
naturally.
That's how it came out.
Are you getting that one?
Yeah.
I don't think napkins are gonna be very useful.
Because they're gonna stick to
Does anybody want a glove?
Didn't you already touch stuff I can think?
No, I haven't. It was all super
Yeah,
hot.
it's not put it on the napkin.
Do you want to? Oh, don't we have glass?
We have plates.
Oh yeah.
Savage.
You gotta look. We don't have them out here though. They're in the attic.
You have metal utensils but no plates.
Yeah.
It's just paper. But this is my paper plate. I just want a little piece.
Oh.
That's all the whole of them, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's okay. Something's right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot of marshmallow. Wow.
It's different from
How's
your
it?
ones, right? Can you taste the candy?
But it does taste good.
does go together, right?
When you cut it open, it does look like dessert now. It doesn't look like a.
An Alfredo dish.
Kind of looks like a tiramisu.
Like a tiramisu fluff.
Proof.
I really didn't think we'd have to take it this far, but
This is really good.
really wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I only blame myself.
Thank you, Food Network.
I don't know, the chips to me didn't do anything for them.
It's texture.
The pretzels gave it a good texture.
The chip is the salt of the chips that is overpowering the cannabis.
I think it's, the chips like feels not soggy, well they're not crispy, they're crunchy, like the pretzel is. I think pretzel, marshmallows,
Like I entered the cannabis at the very end. The very end.
She don't know what
Oh my
happened. Went from texting to laughing.
That's really good.
Now she's feeling dependent, hating his presence, taking a second.
I haven't had a good creeper in a while. I had this one stuff. And I'm sitting at my desk playing a game. And I'm still in a bowl. I'm looking. Shit sucks. And I think I got it from a dispensary. When I first started going to the dispensary. I thought I was disappointed. But this shit fucking sucks. Smoke some more of it, smoking some more of it. Like I took like, I smoked almost half of the bowl. And I'm like, and I go to light it, I'm like, what am I fucking doing? I'm like, holy shit!
Waiting for it
And I'm like, let's just put that there. And, oh my god, damn, I haven't had a creeper like that in a long time. Like, something that made me put it down. I did have this other stuff that coincidentally made me very angry. I was just I got it from this dude that I worked with. And he was a cartoon. I consider him a cartoon character. I should have known better. I got this stuff, and I smoked the bowl. And like, I just started getting, I thought I was just getting pissed off because I got ripped off. Like, this shit sucked. Like, I'm fucking pissed. I don't know, fuck. So, I get over it. And then later, everybody's home, my girlfriend, my kids, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm smoking a bowl. Playing a game, just smoking a bowl, and I'm like, why am I fucking pissed off? Like, I yelled it out, like, my girlfriend's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm really fucking angry. I don't know why. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And like, I'm still holding the bowl, and I'm like, it can't really be this weed. So I took another couple rips, and like, and then I put it down, and I'm like, I'm really angry now. Like, even angrier than before. And I'm like, I can't fucking smoke this shit no more. And my girlfriend's like really pissed off. She's like, I've never seen you this angry. Like, what the fuck? and like, it started off like me yelling at her for something stupid, and like, and it dawned on me like, I'm really angry for no reason. Like really angry. So I put it away for a while, and then I started smoking something else, and like I legitimately wasn't angry no more. Like, didn't get that problem. So one day I took it out of the closet, and I smoked a little bit, and I was like, that's all I needed to know. I was angry again for no reason. Yeah, it legitimately made me angry for nothing. So I put it in I left it in my closet.
Careful with your neighborhood.
And then I
For real, learn your strings. What was this string
I
called?
don't know.
Oh, everybody look out for I don't know. Sativa.
I got this stuff from this dude. I don't know what it was called. It was just some random stuff.
Wow, maybe it was homegrown. Because we have a friend, she's got some really, really good homegrown weed that she does. Her edibles are good. She gave us some THC tea, got tinctures, lotions.
She sells peanut butter cups.
Peanut butter cups. Oh my god, they're fucking good. We got us and the dogs. All of us shared. Me
I
and
can't
Babe,
eat too much because it has
we
that
all
really
ate
marijuana
one.
taste in it.
and we shared a little bit with each of them, and we all four of us passed out.
So I gave that weed away after a while to a family member.
Oh my god.
I told him that it made me feel angry, and I gave it to him. And then a week later, I ended up seeing him, and he's like, I told him, I was like, what happened? Where's that weed?
I killed somebody.
He's like, I gave it to my sister.
I gave it to his sister.
And he told her to give it to somebody she didn't like.
Well, somebody.
Well, hopefully
Alright,
somebody
alright.
enjoyed it. I know. Maybe
Hopefully a
angry
bully got
person,
it.
maybe
A
someone
bully.
that's angry.
Yeah, and it got him more angry and hyped up.
Yeah, it's
A bully.
someone
It
that's
was-
angry.
When I told him that, be careful, it might make you angry, he's like, I'll be fine. Okay. But you smoke little at first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to break up my eyes.
Oh, did you? We did a lot of weed at once, like dabbing, joints, the pen, an edible.
It's not a
People
lot.
are smoking today. That's good.
I'm on, and it's barely 10 o'clock. And it's-
Oh my god.
Like I said, my phone's over there. I don't know what that is.
But then we smoked earlier too, so like throughout the day it's just been like.
Well, we woke up with two
Yeah.
joints.
And we went to bed smoking last night. So.
Wow. Yeah, we went
Yeah,
dancing.
it's
last
over.
night.
Oh yeah, but afterwards.
Yeah, like afterwards, yeah, but I mean, we were smoking this last night at the club, and oh my gosh, we had a good time. That was a lot
was
of
good.
fun. To be young again.
I know. We're like, oh my gosh, that's how we used to
I got
act.
kicked out of a bar once.
Did you?
For smoking weed.
Oh gosh.
This was like a long time ago. And it was like, and I was homeless out in California. And I went with this chick. And there was a dude outside. He's like, do you know how to roll? The joint? Yeah. How to roll. So I rolled the joint. And I was like, if you light that up and you give it to me, I'm going to say I didn't know it was a joint. And I'm going to tell him it was yours. He's like, okay.
Oh my god.
So I'm sitting there drinking, and like right as he hands me the joint, I can see the bartender flying out, and I didn't realize it was a bartender, but I in hindsight I saw the bartender coming at me, and I'm hitting the joint, and I'm hitting it, and the bartender's like, you can't do that. I'm like, what? And I'm like, this is a fucking joint, man. What the fuck you handed me a joint for? And I handed it to the dude that gave it to me. And I'm like, it's this guy's. He just handed it to me. You saw me. You saw it. And he's like, yeah, and like, both of you can get the fuck out.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I told him I was gonna rat him out. I didn't give a fuck.
That's,
If you're stupid enough to let it in the bar,
I know.
you're
Well, I mean,
I'm not taking the downfall, dude.
when did they outlaw smoking in, what was it, 2000?
Something, because
Or 2001, they outlawed smoking in
In
bars
buildings?
and
I don't
indoors.
remember what day it was, but I remember going to a bar the day after they did. And there was a guy who got thrown out because he lit a cigarette. The bartender was on him like flies on shit. Like, you can't do that in there. He's like, what? He's like, you can't smoke a cigarette. He's like, what do you mean I can't smoke a cigarette? He's like, you gotta put that out now. He's like, no I don't. He's like, let's go get out now. I don't care if you put it out now, you're going out with it.
I remember in Santa Cruz, there used to be a few mom and pop bars out there that you could still smoke inside. They didn't care. If you were in there and you were okay with the smoke, you know, if you didn't like it, go somewhere else. And they have that right, because it was their outside of the house. Who knows? And then now we have hookah lounges. All we need are 420. We need weed lounges.
yeah, some places do.
I know, but
They're
we
starting to
need
get more Amsterdam style.
Yeah.
So there's an infused place that's downtown in Tempe. It's a bakery there.
It's a bakery and coffee shop. Something.
Yeah, they have infused
It's right next to
stuff that you can buy.
the smoke shop that's there.
High cents? No, high cents.
Something. It's on Tempe and 5th Street.
High hookah. High hookah.
No,
No?
no, I forgot.
Well, it's on Mill Avenue and
It's right in the center of Mill.
yeah, right there. But there's a
And-
bakery there you could go buy infused stuff.
And then in the back of the smoke shop, they have a place where you can smoke and your weed and
They have a
chat.
lounge in the back. They have a kitchen, a bar, and you can you can do a membership for the weekend,
Or you can just do a single entry
or a
day.
single entry and pay as you go, whenever you want to go in there instead of doing. But it's pretty cool. It's a little expensive, but I mean you can bring your weed there and watch fucking football or whatever sporting event they have. They'll have it there.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
We haven't done yet, but we've seen
Yeah.
them. Well, we've gone inside, but not.
I've never been to a place like that.
Yeah.
The first time I went to a dispensary, like before that, like I had always told myself if I'm going to be able to buy weed legally, I'm going to buy a pack of joints. So the first time I went to a dispensary, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I bought a pack of joints. I knew it wasn't worth it when I was buying it, but I had to do it.
Yes.
I had to. Because I told myself
That's what you
as
wanted.
a teenager. I was, let's throw away, knocking off the bucket list. One of those things. I'm gonna buy a pack of joints legally. I loved it.
See, and they need to come in a pack of 20. I hate this pack of 10. Like, they need to be.
Yeah, I
Joints.
think that's what I bought. It was a pack of 10.
That's what they sell now.
They were
And
like
they need to be
they were-
20s with no. They shouldn't be tubes. They should be rolled and thrown in there without a filter. So that, oh yeah, cones.
Yeah, I don't
no
know.
cones.
Yeah, I don't
Well, now they have like these trays that I've seen where they throw the cone inside and then
You just fill
you
it.
sweep you put it in. It's like a hole in the tray and you sweep it in there and you pack it and then you take it out. But that's just like
It sounds like something stupid small I can print.
probably. But
If
I mean,
was so
it's.
inclined.
But I mean,
Not gonna do it.
Not worth it.
But yeah, I'd rather roll with my hands instead of pack. I don't know. It's just not how I was taught.
How are you taught?
Unless
I was
you're-
taught to roll
Unless
with
you're
the
packing-
zigzag, the white book zigzag.
Unless you're packing a stuffing.
what's that stuffy?
You take the nice long,
Take the lime and the
cigarette.
coconut. That's what I was thinking. And I was like,
Take a nice long cigar. You take out the tobacco without cracking it. You just roll it out, and then you stuff the weed. The whole idea is to not break it as a cigar, as you would traditionally roll it down and crack the bone. Like an old Philly. Like I don't know what.
Damn, that would be a
People
lot
don't-
of weed.
People don't roll blunts like they used to. Now they use blunt wraps.
Yeah, it's even more disgusting. I mean,
I remember
I can't
rolling with
do that.
Philly blunts.
chocolate Phillies, the wild berry
The honey
Phillies.
Philly.
I didn't like that. The berries, was
The
the
whole
best.
idea with the stuffy is you don't crack the cigar. But you generally use it with a better cigar than a Philly.
I would say like one of the ones that's in like the climate control boxes, right?
Yeah. Something like I don't remember the name.
Nice,
of it
fresh
but they were
one.
like a nice green cigar.
Garcia Vega.
Garcia Vega. Exactly.
Yeah, Garcia Vegas used to be good when they're fresh, but nobody has fresh ones. You mean you would have to go to like the Churchill bar or the Churchill smoke shop, the cigarette,
and have them order.
Churchill Lounge.
Yeah.
I think
You
that's
would
it.
have to go to a traditional cigar.
Yeah, there's one in.
It's a bar.
in Scottsdale. Is it Scottsdale?
No, no, it can be. Well,
It sounds 44th and Camelback.
Yeah.
It's like borderline Phoenix, Scottsdale, whatever. But it's in a really nice
I
area.
probably just buy it.
Yeah, it's in
That
a
Circle
strip
K
mall.
is right there, and there's that fancy Circle
I
K on
think
the corner.
that's. It sounds familiar. Like the area sounds familiar.
Because the AJ
Been
is
there
right
recently.
there.
Yeah.
I
But
could
yeah, there's a
probably look on my
nice
phone.
cigar place.
You're right there.
But yeah, I mean, I had a, it was a fireball cigar. Oh my god, that was so good.
Well, when you first walk in, they have the sitting area, and you see people smoking, sitting down with their beer or their drink. And on the right hand side is the bar.
Yeah.
Then on the left hand side, you go down there, and there's the guy, the cashier. And then behind him is the door to get into where all the cigars are. And you go in there, and then there's somebody else in there that helps you, and it's this big old round of cigars.
Yeah, you just walk in there and pick one.
And then
They'll
go
open it, cut it for you, and you
like
light it. And you just chilling there in the little table. It's super nice. And it's such a good atmosphere to have like a cigar and a drink.
Sounds like a place you can dress really nice to be in there.
No,
No, I mean,
we
you
didn't
can.
even-
It's like a
I mean, you
tie
can,
type
but
shit.
it's.
I know, right?
I mean,
no, we
it's
went
Like
regular.
like posh type shit.
It sounds like it, but and it kind of feels like it, but it's not. Everybody there's just like they don't
Yeah.
care. They're just smoking. You see
Yeah,
like
they're
tables
drinking.
of 3, tables of 5. There's a couple chairs and
They're like in a circle.
that are in a circle.
Yeah.
So everyone's just having a good time and they don't care what you're wearing or anything.
It's
Yeah.
good.
But like I'm imagining some like British type.
Oh, I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
upscale.
but there's no
Just
like
American.
yeah, there's no server. You have to go up to the bar and then ask them, or like if you need to go get a certain, or if you're looking for a certain type of cigar, you ask them. There's not going to be someone there following you or asking you, or do you need any help or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing we had to navigate because we're
The cigar
standing there.
butler.
We were standing there waiting. Like we were like, do we sit down? Do we ask
Yeah.
somebody? Do we wait here to get seated? But no, you just sit. If there's an open table, just sit
Right.
there.
But we need a lounge, a 420 lounge.
Something to just go in and
Yeah, I mean,
order
we got
some
bars.
coffee and something to eat and sit there and smoke weed as they're doing. Sit there and shoot the shade.
Watching TV.
There's those CBD coffee places that I've seen. They
Well,
can
there's one
incorporate
on
that
McDonald's.
with THC too. They probably have to get a different license for that, but you know, incorporate some CBD because for the people who want to do CBD but not THC, or who want to mellow it out, maybe.
That would be good too. But there isn't very many of those.
There's not, I know.
Very few.
And I don't hardly see anybody go in every time I pass by them. Even though I want to go in. I don't stop. I don't have time. My busy schedule.
Oh my God.
I know, right? So busy right now.
Oh, so are we gonna do one more dab before we go?
Let's ask our guest. Come on, who could that be? Mr. Rogers.
Yes, let's do it last time.
Okay then.
Let's dab, everybody.
Blaze says yes too. Yay, Blaze!
Have you seen Hot Ones? Yeah, what they do the last dab.
I hope we're not copyrighted.
We're not. How are we copywriting?
Oh, there we go.
Unless you're roasting it.
Well, eventually we'll post it once we edit it.
Yeah, we gotta, and we gotta figure out how to do that. Okay, here we go again.
You make it
Make
sound like
sure-
a bad thing.
No, I just don't want it to be
So how
too
you
hot.
doing whatever
Yes.
you normally do,
There
okay?
we go.
Do whatever you normally do.
But remember, this is not the same as the other one that we had.
What are you talking about? He stoned everybody.
This is,
Oh, I'm sorry,
this
I
is
forgot
actually
we're-
the type of style that's supposed to have glass party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have them, but they're too big
Yeah.
for this one, so we gotta go and get smaller ones today. But yeah, that'll help us regenerate.
Don't be regenerating people.
Regenerating really good hits.
What are you regenerating?
Good hits.
Oh, good hits. Like good hits.
Very fabulous hits. Bon appetit!
Bang. Appetit.
Down here.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
3-second roll.
Java!
Oh, that's like the 3-day roll.
Hey, sit down. Sheesh. Oh, okay. This is right there.
I should really change my ways, this, that. Little bird stuck in a cage, this, that. Bird singing all damn day, this, that. True love, not lose trust. Yeah, I trust
Yes,
myself.
that was
Sold
right.
up and boot up. Better get ready for war. Yeah, cowards by the side, but that's part of the course. And they ain't part in the course. We all deal with real shit. Just think about the pilgrims. Stolen lands in the hands of thieves. Keeping the world at peace instead of at peace. I can't believe as a kid God is even in my life at all. I should really talk to Pops, but I can't. I gotta be the man now. And maybe that's my ego, but he knows.
The 3.
It was
amazing.
3, yeah.
It was his hybrid. His tribrid.
Was there like a 71 in there or something?
Oh, it was the lemon poppy.
No,
That's what
no, it was probably the Mojave. Because the Mojave one, the outside. I think, wait, no, we finished the sour diesel I don't know. Well, it's a lot of them because there's still quite a few that are in there. I mean, it's beyond those 3.
Oh, from leftover. From
Oh yeah, left over from the last.
Even from this your pick.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
She's all over the place.
Really wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, everybody. Well, it looks like we are gonna call it a day. I'm so glad that Brian was here,
Yes,
and
Brian.
we will be seeing more of him
Yes.
through the coming.
And more of his art.
time. Yes, and more art. Get ready for. He's gonna be helping
And
us.
he doesn't paint, but he can paint.
Yes, but he does 3D printing. He can paint walls, people. He's not a painter. But he's gonna be helping us with our banner and stuff, so we are so grateful and appreciated for that, and we can't wait to have him back. So everybody, you have a great day, and we will be seeing you. So keep rolling and keep smoking.
Yes.
Bye.
But don't call her, it's all good. Yeah, she's feeling alone and not sleeping alone. The family calling the phone, but home ask her, it's all good.